Hello, folks, and welcome to Fandango Friday. It's Friday, January 13th, 2023, and I have my party bucket. I'm in Louisiana. I am in Louisiana with my 99 brands party bucket. Well, all the 99 brands are gone. All right, so I put new products in this, but James P. Madonna had the idea of adding things to the party bucket and then reaching in there and grabbing them at random, which would be an interesting way to do it. And I agree with that. So that's what I'm going to do right now. I paid $7.99 for the original party bucket, but like I said, I went through the whole thing. I was talking to David Garlipeat about joining. He said he might. I was saying liquor or liqueur, and he was saying, well, what really is a liqueur? I said, well, I was describing liqueurs, and he has some, like he has Grand Gala. I know he still has some Grand Gala. He could bring that. Well, let's see what I pulled out. Let's see here. Okay. Interesting. Peanutty whiskey, peanut butter whiskey. It's ironic because I was at a store today and a liquor distributor salesman asked me if I wanted to try. Here's Peanutty. He asked me if I wanted to try a product called Carolyn's peanut butter Irish peanut butter flavored Irish whiskey, Irish liqueur made with grain spirits, I think. And I tried it and it was good, So I was like, well, that's really good. So that was kind of ironic now that I pulled the peanut butter out. Sheepdog, I haven't tried it yet, but I think I had the little bottle. Vitali vodka. I've seen Vitali vodka. I've never had it. There's David right there. All right. Hello.
What's happening?
What link did you use? The one I sent on Facebook or the email?
When you emailed me to me.
Okay. All right. So I pulled the this light makes such a glare. Let me turn it off for a second. Peanutty peanut butter
Overhead
whiskey.
light.
Huh?
Why don't you turn on your overhead light?
Well, because then it's behind my head and okay. Peanutty. I don't think
studio productions.
I don't think there's a website.
So I got today.
I don't think there's a website for Peanutty. Oh, you have the
It's for the occasion as we're going into the Mardi Gras season. It usually starts on is that 12th? 12th night?
January 6th.
Officially the end of the Christmas season. That's when the Mardi Gras season starts. This is a local product by our old friends Taka Vodka. This is the king cake version. So this is going to be king cake flavor. But who knows what king cake flavor is? We got boudin king cakes. We got cinnamon flavored king cakes. We got traditional king cakes, which is just brioche from France. And then we got many flavored filled king cakes with fruit and all kinds of frostings and
oh yeah,
you name it.
Cream cheese
king
filling.
Cake can be all over the place now. So with that said, I'm gonna go ahead and crack this open a little bit, see what it's all about. Anyway.
I had to use this. I couldn't get a grip on the little cap.
Oh, yeah?
Couldn't get a grip, so I used that rubber gripper. All right, so I'm going to pour the Peanutty. I don't think there's a website for Peanutty.
Peanutty?
That's what it's called, Peanutty.
Oh. Since I missed the intro, what's the alcohol on that? ABV?
Actually, I didn't look. Let's see. Peanutty, peanut butter whiskey It's called Shepherd's Peanutty. It says real authentic peanut butter flavor. It is 35% alcohol.
Okay.
Uses natural flavors and caramel color.
So it's 70 proof.
Yeah, and it's from KD Distilling. And I found out that KD is an alias or a trade name for a company called Buffalo Trace. So it's from KD, but it's really from Buffalo Trace. Okay, so.
Oh, speaking of Buffalo Trace, did you hear that they, the Buffalo Trace folks, suspended their distribution through Republic National? National Republic.
Where did you hear it?
That was reported on one of the other whiskey sites on YouTube that I go to.
I'll have to check on
the Row or something like that. I think it's called.
I'm gonna look at that.
So this talk is coming in at 30. 1 second. Let me look at this again.
I think it's 70 proof, but it might be 60 proof.
It's 60 proof at 30% alcohol.
Okay.
It's a little less than what you're dealing with, which I'm fine with that. It's not all about the alcohols. It's about how everything marries together and tastes.
I bought some of that King Cake vodka last year. It tasted like King Cake.
Depends on what version of King Cake you're talking about.
Well, yeah, but just your general grocery store thing. All right.
Okay. You want to go ahead and lead off? Is anyone else joining us today? Anyone confirm?
Maybe they have to link. Jean-Pierre had to go out of town. All right. So I've got the
traveling dude at Jean-Pierre.
I know. I've got the appearance. It's gold or caramel. They use caramel coloring. I'm gonna update the comments in a little while. You like my new you like my good speed and my good clarity now?
Yeah. What'd you do?
Bought a new computer. All right.
There you go. There you go. But we're not really gonna know how this is working out until we load it with other members here.
Yeah, but I think it will work out. All right. It smells like peanut butter. And
man, I remember when they first introduced that, man, people were going wild over that peanut butter whiskey. They loved it. Like, oh yeah, that peanut butter whiskey, it's good stuff.
And it kind of smells like that Buffalo Trace type whiskey, that kind of have that distinctive aroma.
Yeah, right, Buffalo Trace makes good products.
Cheers with the taste.
Cheers.
Well, they're saying they use natural peanut butter flavor, which is probably, like that powdered peanut. You can buy that powdered peanut butter at the store. Nice alcohol legs is dripping around. Their big peanut product is the sheepdog that you gave me. I appreciate that, but it's probably very similar to sheepdog. Might be identical. Might be just a repackaging. Could be a repackaging. Well, I mean, it tastes like sugary sweet peanut butter flavored whiskey. So more on the peanut butter and sugar than the whiskey. The whiskey's just giving it a base. I like it. I wouldn't want to drink more than 50 milliliters. I think this bottle size is perfect for me because that's all I'd want to drink.
Yeah. 50 milliliters, would that be like 2 shots of whiskey, you think? Or
well, let's look at it like this. It takes 15 of these bottles to make one regular size bottle. 15 of these makes one regular bottle.
To make a bottle this size.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
So I don't know how many shots go in a bottle,
All right. So turn the hat around so y'all can see my beautiful face. It's only me and you on here, huh?
All right, we got
look. Somebody, Hector. What's up, Hector? So we're gonna go ahead and Thomas and Darryl. Oh, we got quite a few members.
Got 17 people.
Sean. What's up, man? All right, so this is coming in clear like all vodkas do, unless they're
colored.
artificially disseminated with colors. So it's clear like water. Let me go ahead and smell, see what it's all about. I can smell like a wedding cake frosting in this. Very almond. It's almost like you get that aroma from the sugar. It's very almost like wedding cake. I mean, once I said that, it kind of like kind of took the whole king cake away from me. So, you know, that traditional white wedding cake that everybody is once a year or twice a year, whatever. They go to these weddings and they love it, love it, love it. So I'm gonna go ahead and taste this, see what it's all about. I already know what taco tastes like, so. It's actually quite pleasant. I'm not getting that traditional overly grainy, make you like want to chew the side of your tongue situation that happens with taco. This is very sweet. So I'm still getting the almond wedding cake frosting. They should rename this.
Wedding cake, but
to me, this does not taste like king cake. It tastes just like a white wedding cake frosting. So, I mean, I have never had a king cake taste like this. Unless
it's probably hard to duplicate. And I kind of agree with what you're saying, because when I drank that last year, it did have like that wedding cake frosting taste, you know?
Yeah, it definitely has that strong, it's like that almond finish. You know, when I was a kid, my mother would bake cakes and she would have almond in it, and you know, she put that almond extract. So
yeah, I think they're adding almond extract. Here's peanutty. It's what it looks like in the regular bottle.
Okay, fancy with the fancy drinking whiskey glass next to it. Oh yeah, and you can see somebody's face in there.
Somebody that took the photo.
Yeah.
But this is the typical Sazerac, one of their typical bottles, because if you go to the liquor store and buy the
Buffalo
Hartley,
Trace. It's a Buffalo Trace bottle.
No, Hartley brandy. If you buy Hartley brandy, it's in this same shape bottle. If you buy very old Barton, put it to you this way: the bottle looks like an upside down snifter glass.
Okay.
All right.
Like a Miller High Life bottle looks like an upside down Pilsner glass.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Now here's the taco, what it looks like.
Yeah, I got this at a really good price too. I think it was like $6.99 or $5.99 or something like that. I don't recall. It was enough to pick it up. You know, it's like one of those, hey, yeah, I'll go ahead and try that.
Right. So you see it around Louisiana now. Interesting thing is, I think New Orleans,
Wait,
Louisiana.
you put that picture back up?
Huh?
I think the label might have changed.
Show it to me.
Put the picture back up.
I already took it down. Show me the bottle. No, it's the same.
I can't tell because you took the picture down. Nobody else can either.
Hold on. A king cake. What is a king cake?
What's a king cake?
You can explain it. It commemorates the visit of the three wise men to Jesus.
Right. Which has been more predominantly put into the paganistic ritual of Mardi Gras, where you get all of your partying out before Lent. This is actually like a religious ritual that we go through, because this is a heavily predominant Catholic region.
Right. Okay. Let me see if I can find the photo.
So if you understand the Catholic religion and the Catholic way, then you understand this. By the way, Mardi Gras was not actually started in New Orleans. It started in Mobile, Alabama.
Right.
But it migrated here because of its seediness. Nope. It's the same exact label. Okay, I was wrong. I didn't see the crown tops.
What I was going to say earlier is I think that New Orleans is the only place in the United States where you see Taka vodka billboards on every major highway.
Oh, it's all over the place. That's for sure.
Oh, now Hector, Taka gin is very good. Taka gin is considered a hidden gem. A lot of people that are really into gin know that Taka is a good one. We can get it in New Orleans, but it's hard to find around the United States. Yes. All right. Now, the scores. Well, I like the peanutty because it's, it's a little kind of
Peanutty.
Peanutty, like a little specialty treat. I wouldn't want to drink it every day.
Yeah.
But for 150 milliliter, yeah, it's enough for me. It's cool. I bought it at Total Wine. I think it's basically the Sazerac Sheepdog that they rebrand for Total Wine, private label. I'm not sure about that. But I got a good deal on it. And
what's the good deal?
For this bottle, like 79 cents.
That's a good deal.
But Mathern's had the best deal in the world today. Mathern's had little sample bottles of this Smirnoff flavored vodkas, same size.
Yep.
I'm trying to get rid of them. 15 cents. So
sure, you picked up a few.
Yeah, I got each flavor, 15 cents a bottle. And then the manager at Mathern said, yeah, the next step is we're going to give them away. Give them to people. All right. Now, as far as promos, the score. Wait. Okay, so the score, I like it. I'm not really into sugary drinks like this, but that's cool. That it doesn't mean it's bad. Some people love this kind of stuff, so I would give it a 90 out of 100, an A minus. Doesn't totally taste like peanut butter. It tastes like peanut butter with a lot of sugar. And when you eat peanut butter, it doesn't really have a lot of sugar. It has more salt. So, but it's still good. And I would recommend it if you like peanut butter flavored whiskey with that little underlying Buffalo Trace flavor.
Okay. I'll have to try it. Back to this thing I tried. It says it's a king cake, but as we all know, king cakes are all over the place now.
Yeah.
My mom, growing up in New Orleans like I did, and having several king cakes through the years.
That little dry, it was that dry cake.
Thank you, Jay. This does not taste like king cake to me. This tastes like wedding frosting off of a wedding cake, which is not bad. I mean, it's a very pleasurable flavor to drink. There's nothing wrong with the whiskey. I just don't. I just think it's a little mislabeled by calling it king cake. That's just the marketing people trying to put it out there, sell it so everyone runs out. Oh yeah, it's Mardi Gras. We're gonna get the king cake. Vodka and drink it. We go to the parades. Here, y'all have it. What do y'all think? Blah, blah, blah. In the meantime, everybody's getting all, a little inebriated.
Yeah.
So I think the label's misleading. by calling it king cake. If it was called wedding cake, that's like, yeah, that's exact. That's 100%. That's what it tastes like. So because, and I've done this in other reviews that we've done, I cannot give this a favorable score with the word king cake on it. It's it's good, but it's mislabeled. So I'm going to give this a B because it's mislabeled. They should just call it wedding cake almond flavored vodka.
So you're saying like an 85?
Yep, it's 385.
Okay. They do make a wedding.
Mislabeled it.
They do make a wedding cake flavored.
Do they?
Yeah. He has one that he's aging right now, Tommy. So you're gonna have to ask him when he's ready to drink it.
I've got some older ones that are supposedly infected from 2016.
Oh yeah.
Crack this up and try them anytime.
That was a mess.
Supposedly infected. I think you and I tried one. You're like, "Oh, this is okay." Kind of off.
Some of them were infected, though. You know that.
Let's look at that barley wine. The barley wine.
I'm going to show people a photo, and just for their information, in case people are curious. Here is what regular taco looks like. You probably see it around the United States. It's pretty common.
And it tastes like garbage too.
Oh well, it's been on the market.
It's really grainy and harsh.
It's been on the market since about 1952.
It's a mixer.
Yeah, it's a mixer. And then here's the new. Now there's a new bottle design. Here's the new taco label, which is starting to come into all the stores.
Okay.
You know, they're trying to make it look Russian, you know, like Russia.
Russian? I wouldn't call it Russian.
You know, with these onion dome buildings. That's the new Taka 80 label. There's also a Taka. Yeah, there's also a Taka 100. There's a 100 proof Taka, but that's kind of dangerous.
Still harsh.
Yeah,
Taka vodka is harsh. This has been brought down with a lot of flavor too. So this is going along the lines of the new sweet IPAs, the new candy type seltzers that are out there. That's what this is.
So you're saying it's not harsh, but it's just not the right flavor.
Somebody put Mackenzie's out there. They didn't even spell it right. Mackenzie's. Interesting. No, it's not the right flavor. It's just not.
He said,
I'm not saying it's a bad flavor, but don't misrepresentate what it is you're selling to the public by calling it something it's not.
Right. Okay, now the last part of this hangout is where we Pearl wedding cake vodka. Wow, that's interesting. Never heard of it. Triple mash. Yes, I have heard of those, Joseph. Triple mash and bonded Jack Daniels. Yes.
Bonnet's around here. It's very expensive though, and I don't get it because regular Jack tastes like whatever.
Don't say it at the wrong place.
I can say whatever I want at any place.
All right, now, so St. Bernardus Triple. Oh, wow.
Miniature pals.
St. Bernardus is one of the great beer companies. All right.
Yeah, we've had it.
Now, so I'm going to do my promos now. And Here is the what the hell? Look at
Can you
this.
see that? You and your terrific lighting. Oh, that stuff. Yeah.
Ponchatoula strawberry whiskey, 86 proof. What is this? Ponchatoula strawberry whiskey. It's got a cork. Where did this come from? Oh, the owner gave it to me. Thank you, Mr. John.
Did you just pour yourself a glass of that?
No, not a glass. You think I'm crazy?
A shot. I knew it. So we're gonna go ahead and do this, but then there's like no bottle share.
You can smell it over the internet. Look.
Oh.
Right.
Cheers.
I'm getting wild. All right, now as far as promos, you know the thing about this strawberry whiskey, I was saying, it doesn't really have that strong of a strawberry flavor. It has a whiskey flavor, aged whiskey, and they use unaged raw whiskey. That has that.
Questions. I have a few questions before you go on.
All right.
Did they make their own whiskey? Or did they source whiskey?
The owner told me that he is going to let people know which whiskey he used. And he said he is not.
So that means sourced.
Yeah, he said he's not ashamed of the whiskey, but he never told me what whiskey he used.
With that said, so was strawberry, was it just I'm adding strawberries to whiskey?
He used Ponchatoula strawberry puree,
which we can only get in April or May time frame.
Yeah, so he said they get the puree, they put it in the whiskey and let it soak for a while, and then they strain it out. And
well, I think we've all been doing that 30 years. I mean, I make cherry bombs. I know a lot of people make cherry bombs. I tried one time with some local blueberries, except the skin on it's real tight. I'm not trying to like bust a review on this, but I was just.
Are you saying like it's kind of common to add fruit to liquor and let it soak?
As far as I know, 30 years, a lot of people have done cherry bombs. Whenever cherries are in season, they'll pick up cherries, stick them in a mason jar or a ball jar, and take your favorite whiskey, whatever it is, and you pour it on the top just like it's ice, and you just let it sit for a year. Put it in your fridge, put a date on it, year. That's pretty honest. Pretty much how that's done. This could be about the same recipe per se. I don't know who this is. Maybe they're taking strawberry puree. It could be ground up, frozen at the time.
Yeah, it's all ground up. Yeah,
brought out for use when ready. I think it's a brilliant idea. I'd like to try it.
Well, I got a lot left, and next time you come over, you can try it. We'll let it. He told me it shouldn't really come out the freezer. It should come out at room temperature to drink. But actually, I got a video recorded where I did it at room temperature.
Is there puree in it?
Well, it's filtered out so that you don't have chunks.
So there is actual juice in it.
Oh yeah, strawberry.
Okay, I don't know about having it on. I don't know about having it at some kind of room temperature if it's fruit derivative.
I tried it. It was I did try it and have a review coming. I'm going to post it, but I didn't find it was that different really. I just still didn't get a lot of strawberry. Strawberries are funny flavoring because strawberries, if you sit down and eat a strawberry, you're going to notice some things. It's not going to be that sweet, and it's mostly going to have a lot of acid. Think about it. Strawberries are like very acidic.
And the seeds are on the outside of it, which is strange. You know, a lot of fruit has seed on the inside. Strawberry has seed on the outside.
Right. Now, tomorrow morning at dawn, while most people are sleeping like normal people, I'm going to be doing a whiskey taste challenge. That's the plan. I've got the Crown Royal XO. This was $35. I bought it at Walmart. It's finished in cognac barrels. Got a fancy bottle.
Real fancy bottle.
So we got Crown Royal XO tomorrow morning at dawn.
Put the top back on. It's not the morning yet.
No, I know. And then it's going to go against very common, not around Louisiana, but maybe common in Minnesota, a Canadian whiskey called McAdams. Just a simple 3-year aged Canadian whiskey.
Oh, turn on the side. Oh, somebody's been enjoying that.
I've been doing taste challenges, you know. So I got this liter for $7.99 at Total Wine about 2 years ago. Don't look for that price today, folks, because you ain't gonna find it. And this was $35 at Walmart. Yeah, Total Wine, when they first opened 3 years ago, their prices were super low. And then about a year later, they were not really that low, and now they're not low at all.
Nope. They're just depot.
So anyway,
everyone knows that now.
But y'all might want to check out Ricky's Liquor in Kenner, Louisiana. Ricky's. All right, so that's all I got in Kenner Star. That's all I got to say. So I'm finished, and now David might have some commentary. I don't know. I don't have any more.
Not really. I mean, I said everything already. I mean, if you want to prolong and keep on talking about the same thing, here we go.
No, I don't.
But King Cake
is
traditionally put out during the Mardi Gras season. We're in the Mardi Gras season. We're not in the throes of it yet. In like 2 weeks, we will be. Yeehaw, yeah. Go to the parades and catch all your stuff from thank you for sending us something else that we don't really want. Anyway, so to me, it just tastes like wedding cake. That's it. Nothing special. You're not missing anything. Go eat a piece of wedding cake. Enjoy.
Yeah. So it's something you could try, but you wouldn't go looking for it. No.
It's enjoyable, but whatever.
Wayne, I probably have about how many bottles? He wants to know how many bottles of liquor do I have in my house. What do you think the number is?
More than we care to say.
About 75.
Don't know. You have them in 3 different rooms.
Yeah. All right. Well, so that's it. Thanks for joining. Jean-Pierre is going to be back next Friday. James P. Banana, his problem, he told me, is that he lives in New Jersey. And he said in New Jersey, you can't really get these little bottles. And he said there's no way he's going to go out and buy a bunch of 750 milliliter full-size bottles to do hangouts. I said, I can't blame you for that. So he's kind of limited in what he can get. Other people got stuff to do. But Jean-Pierre will probably be back next Friday. Whiskey Scout when he's not working, because a lot of times he's working on the weekend.
Right.
He likes to join. Oh boy, I hear a bunch of sirens. That's not a good sign. All right, you got any promos coming up on your channel? Haha, just kidding.
My channel? I don't have one.
Well, we might get together soon again and do some more video reviews because I have
these happen. I don't think we got together this year yet. So my schedule's got kind of messed up. Your schedule's is what it is. Regimented.
I have Aldi Session IPA. I have all the wheat beer, Hefeweizen. I have a Russian Imperial Stout from Poland that you might be interested in trying, but it is 12%. I don't know how you feel about 12%.
You know what beer I miss? I haven't seen this beer in like probably 2 years. Old Rasputin.
It's terrible.
Man, I haven't seen this thing in forever.
Can't get
I
it.
don't know what's
Never
going on
see
there.
it. Never see it.
It was the quintessential best Russian Imperial IPA we could get. It was like super affordable. It was great. Can't get it.
You remember the old stock barley wine style ale?
Can't get
Old stock?
Can't get it. Oh,
Can't
shit.
get old stock.
Makes no sense. Other than, hey, let's just blame it on the Q or the C or whatever.
Yeah, right. All right. Well, thanks for joining, and it was very interesting. I'm sorry that the Taka King Cake Vodka didn't live up to it, but maybe as a wedding cake vodka, it would be dynamite.
Yep. It was
Peanutty
good.
was good. Peanutty was good, but I mean, if you sat down and you drank this and tasted it next to peanut butter, it wouldn't really taste like peanut butter. Because peanut butter is not that sugary, not the kind I drink, not the kind I use. But anyway, thanks everybody. I appreciate y'all watching. And old stock, Ronnie, that's an old barley wine from California.
Yep.
Awesome product. We used to get it 10 years ago. You could find it everywhere. Old stock ale, you'd find it everywhere. Now, Now, David, you have a product you could bring in a week or two, and it's called Grand Gala. And Grand Gala is a liqueur. It's an orange peel liqueur, right?
Yeah, it's been sitting for about 5 years.
Yeah, but I tried it last year. It tasted all right,
Did you? You snuck a taste, huh? Didn't tell me.
No, I think you let me try it. Or maybe I smelled it, but it smelled fine to me. Grand Gala is like the Buffalo Trace version of Grand Marnier. Grand Marnier.
Yeah. Probably try that. I got some other stuff called Naked J.
Pickle flavored. All right. Well, y'all take care now, and thanks for watching. We'll be back next Friday, God willing.
Yep.
Have a good weekend. Don't forget to go to church.
Adios.